I'm back with a full catalog, smashing your firewall with lightning balls. Holy Christ, he's hyper than these fighting gods. I'm like a spokesman for Odin, chosen to smash open the doors.
Boom. Guycast episode 9 coming to you super not live, edited probably from a week ago. But we are live on Periscope right now. If you guys are not aware what Periscope is, I just got done explaining it to my homie Giavano. Giavano, local hip-hop artist.
Hey, how you doing?
It's an app for your Twitter account in a way. It's basically a live streaming app just like Twitch or Ustream for your mobile phone that you can use inside Wi-Fi or without Wi-Fi, and people across the world get to watch on your shitty, boring life. And it's cool because I've been doing it for the past 3 days and I've been getting a lot of responses from it, at least enough to where I'm kind of still interested in to continue to do so. Last night I did a freestyle for like 3 people and I got, dudes to get new subscriptions to my page, which was dope because that dude would have never knew that I was doing this inside this room, being all weird and stuff. So we're live on Periscope at Th3 Guycast, same as my Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. And now we're gonna go to this edited version. Forget the Periscopes here, and I want to introduce again my friend Giavano. I found him at a local show that we host called Return to the Open Mic. It's off Scottsdale and Shea at the Chopping Block. If you want to get booked for a show and you're a local artist, or maybe you have a band or something, make sure you hit up Sal Marcello. You can find him on Instagram and on Facebook, or just find Return to the Open Mic on Facebook. But when I saw you there, like we were explaining a little bit earlier, dude, like I'm not the best hip hop dude. Like I would nowhere in my say that I'm like a hip hop head, but I am obsessed with hip hop, at least right now in this time point. But I was a metal kid before, so I can't. Yeah. I feel weird when people are like, "Hey, dude, do you know like when they ask me like, yeah, I like it, but I don't feel like you guys are asking me as like me. I feel like you're asking the dude that raps if you like your stuff, and like I feel like no matter what, I have an inclination to listen to anyone that approaches me because 6-7 months ago, I was that dude just like, dude, can you please listen to my shit on SoundCloud with the worst quality ever and the worst lyrics and cadence, and I just don't even understand how I got like 30 views. Like it was so bad. I blocked a lot of my videos on YouTube because my freestyles were so bad and it was so bad quality that I can't believe that I'm at where I am today. So when I see people like you, I get excited because not only do I not have to get through that awkward stage of being like, this dude sucks, but I can't say that. But you're an amazing artist that's completely different.
Thanks.
And like your voice is not you. Like when I see you, I just like, that doesn't sound like it, man. It's crazy. And I feel like I get the same response as well. Do people like be like, I did not know you rapped? Like, do they tell you that all the time?
Oh yeah, like especially like in the field of work that I was in the past.
And what did you do exactly?
In the past, I was a maintenance supervisor, and then I went to construction
like
manager.
Like in an apartment or some shit?
Yeah, like you would like run a property, and anything that's broke, fixes it. You have to place orders and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But no one would expect it, especially like that type of job. Like it just, I don't know.
It's kind of professional.
Yeah.
Like, more so than just like a blue collar job.
It was good. I mean, and then I ended up getting hired on into a corporate level, so then I went from being on property to driving around to a bunch of properties, overseeing like major capital and stuff like that. And they ended up finishing all their, major capital, and they were supposed to buy up more assets. Didn't happen. And I was like the third one and the last one to get hired, so they let me go.
Obviously.
But yeah, I had a good write-up, a recommendation, and my year-end review was good, but I didn't want to go back into doing maintenance because that sucked.
Was it just like bored? Like my brother was a maintenance dude. I had a friend who was a maintenance dude. Like what is it so boring? Like did you not get to listen to music and stuff, or like you just hated the shit you had to do, like clean people's like toilets and sinks and shit?
Yeah, actually, but I did it for such a long time and then worked my way up, and I didn't like it. And I was like, fuck, I'm in too deep now.
Yeah,
because now I'm getting paid
a lot
good
of
money
to do shit I fucking hate.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
a horrible situation.
Yeah.
I wasn't in the exact same, but I was in something similar. Yeah. I wasn't getting paid the greatest amount, but enough to where I was like, I can't quit.
Yeah.
I cannot quit this job for anything less because I'm barely making it now, and I'm making good money compared to other people. So I understand completely to be in a job where, like, I don't know if you've ever worked in a warehouse, but I was working at fucking Amazon, the warehouse over here.
Oh, yeah.
And allegedly I was working there. I couldn't listen to my music I couldn't talk to people. I had to basically jog around for like 10.5 hours. And like, I'm not complaining that I couldn't handle it like, physically. It was like the mental toll that it took on my body. I felt like I was going insane. Like,
Dude, I
felt like I was in solitary confinement with people around. Yeah. Like, it was like, I see you, but I cannot do anything in order to engage or to just spark a conversation. I'm like, y'all want to talk about some shit? Like, you don't understand how bad I have to. No, it was where I was so. It would just be so weird to like not like I'm such a fucking approacher. Yeah. That I just don't understand. Like, it was so hard to not be like, y'all want to talk about some stuff I heard about today? Yeah. Because if I don't, I explode. That's kind of where the Guycast was made too. I was working at Amazon, just like, I can't handle this. I gotta talk to someone. And I was like, I did one by myself. I hadn't done it in like a year and a half. And I was like, dude, fuck it. I'm just gonna talk about this because there's so much I need to tell. Yeah. And I'm so tired of telling people that don't care. Like, there's so many friends I have that just like, just listen. They're just on an autopilot when I'm just like, all right, so here's what's happening in DC and stuff like that. And they just like, they kind of care, but not enough to where it's like they can put in a positive input or like get as riled as up as I can, which is cool. Like, I understand that I'm a child, but it's one of those things where I'm trying to talk to people like these guys with zero Periscope reviews right now. And of course, you Guycast fans who I love. I get to talk to you guys who actually care, because if you don't, you would have tuned off definitely by now. There's no reason to listen to me just talk shenanigans with other artists and talk about nerdy shit. Yeah. And if you do, that's fucking awesome, because that's kind of why we're here. We're here as hip-hop artists, but we also wanted to get into a little bit of nerdy news. There's a couple of little rumors going around right now. The biggest one is, I think it was Tyler James Williams or something along the lines like that. He was the guy from Everybody Hates Chris. Yeah,
he's the kid with the big ears.
Yeah, the dude that played the younger version of Chris Rock. He's now been fan casted, or apparently he's read a script or a couple lines for the new upcoming Miles Morales character, which we don't know is coming to the TV universe or into the actual cinematic universe. It would be strange for them to put it directly into the cinematic universe after they just introduced the original Spider-Man. So if I had to give a kind of crazy prediction, I would say that they're going to introduce him into the TV series. He's going to basically breed with Daredevil, and eventually they're going to put up some kind of point where their universe exists coincidentally with the movie universe, which I feel like DC is working up towards too, especially with the Legends of Tomorrow. Have you watched that? Do you know what that is? Do you watch Flash or the Arrow?
Yeah, Flash, Arrow. Them are the only two, actually. And
Gotham.
You do? Well, a couple episodes. I didn't watch that much. I've been kind of like Netflixing that.
Yeah,
you know, but I'll fall asleep to shit and like not watch it and go through a few episodes. Yeah, and you're like, damn, where was I?
Yeah,
like binge watching something, and then you wake up, and then you're like...
I'm super excited right now, because if you don't know anything about Legends of Tomorrow...
Yeah, I don't.
Okay. If you like The Flash, and you like Arrow, imagine a universe where Flash and Arrow are now co-team partners, or not even co-team partners. They're now a part of a team that consists of the Atom, who was introduced in the Arrow, Hot Girl, Captain Cold, and Heatwave.
Hot Girl? No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, what? I was like,
that fine girl.
I was like, did I just say that shit? White Canary, who is Sarah, reincarnated. Spoilers alert. I'm so sorry.
White Canary.
I've never even seen
she's the one that screams, right?
Yes. I have not even seen this part happen in Arrow. I'm super behind. I haven't even think I've seen more than 5 episodes of season 3. But White Canary, Heatwave, and then I think that's it. I'm probably totally missing fucking someone, and people are gonna get super pissed right now. And then they introduced a time wizard who basically says, like, we need to stop this man because his evil rules throughout time, so we have to travel through time to stop him, which is cool because their universe won't get fucked up. Yeah. They can have crazy events in different realities and timelines. They can have clones and shit, so which is super cool. It's kind of following Justice League, but it's called Legends of Tomorrow. Yeah. And it looks super, super dope. If you haven't seen the trailer, at the end, you finally see the Atom like atomize and turn into the Atom, like super small, and like it's so good. It's so good. So if you haven't seen it, I highly advise you look it up. The trailer, it's not out yet, but there's a trailer. It doesn't come out till like next year, but it's still like the trailer. You'll lose your mind if you like Arrow and Flash. You're about to fucking just die.
Dude, speaking of Atom, Black Adam, what's up? Rock's playing him. Dwayne Johnson?
Yeah.
Dude, he looks like the perfect Black Adam.
Yeah, he does. We were talking about it last Guycast with Durston, how Tom Hardy is being looked at to play Shazam, which I think would be cool because he's big enough to look like, strong.
Yeah.
But the height difference to just basically exaggerate how much more powerful Black Adam is and how it would make a better, like, a dramatic thing like David and Goliath.
Yeah.
And I think that would be a dope fucking comparison. Tom Hardy versus The Rock, that's the best thing. I would take my money now. Shut up and take my money now.
See, like, the Rock got, well, in the beginning he was horrible at acting. I mean, he's still not really a great actor, but there were some movies.
So he's definitely been like, oh shit, you're acting, bro. Like that's not The Rock. I mean, like of course they're macho-ros. They're all super strong, muscled dudes. But I don't know. I think he's developing as an actor for sure. Yeah. People will give him shit because he's so buff, but you're just jealous, bitch.
Yeah, you're just jealous because he does curls. What the Rundown? Not the Rundown. What's the true story?
Is it Rundown? No. There's the one where he got out of prison. You see that shit? There's one where he got out of prison and like he fucking like smuggled a bunch of money out of his ass. It was crazy. It was crazy, dude.
He had a big ass money bag with the cash symbol. Like, how'd you get that out of your ass?
And he's like, you don't want to know. It was dope, dude. That's the first time I saw The Rock so fucking buff. He looked fat.
Yeah,
he was so thick. I was like, oh shit, god damn.
His neck was like
big,
past his ears.
Fucking big. Yeah. So, other than that, I really don't have any other more geek news because me and Durs are gonna be doing another Guycast. I also have another one after this, but I'm gonna be doing another one Monday, and we have a couple things we still want to touch up on. But new Spider-Man, a couple rumors floating around about that with, like I said, Tom Hardy. We talked about that last time, and Legends of Tomorrow. If you have not seen that trailer, go watch that. Supergirl as well. Have you seen that trailer?
No, I didn't.
It's good. We're gonna watch it after. We went into it last podcast, so we don't want to touch too much on it. But if you haven't seen it, watch it. It's super good. It's definitely more like pertained towards a girl audience, and it's the most feminist thing I've ever seen. And not that I'm saying that's a bad thing, but it's just I'm super glad that girls are finally like, oh shit, we have a show we can fucking root for.
Yeah.
There's always gonna be a girl hero, but this is like the main hero, one of the strongest people in that universe. If you would say for now. Yeah, it's one of the last people. Like, that's the super family. So I'm super excited that chicks can finally be like, well, our chick can beat your chick and shit. Because that's what they just been waiting on. Even though I think Felicity Smoke is, like, the greatest thing ever existed. And she beats all superheroes. It's cool they actually now have a superhero. But we're going to take a break. Snap this. Make sure it saves. Do that, and then we're gonna come back and talk about some music, dude. So stay the fuck.
Heroically, I vocally kick it how it's supposed to be. Openly, spit it coastally, so you can jam it socially. Productively, a huge discovery, trying to budge me to sign. But I arrived to grab the mic to make it live. A kamikaze suicide. I'm doing shit to throwing you over the stage. Blam, then I blaze. Hey, I can't believe the shit I'm spitting every day. It ain't written for real. Here we go. The man is still. Yo, it's Sam. Get hurt like the rest of them. And now I'm fucking up. I'm back in the back of a truck. Like, what's up? I'm so drunk, I can't believe the shit I'm saying. Everything I'm talking, I think I'm even fucking spraying.
Like, it's just one of those things where, like, you have to constantly, like, try and think of a reference or shit. You gotta try and constantly think of a reference, or you're like, oh, what did I hear about today? Or you're like, oh, what did I think that I can rhyme, or a new word that I'm interested in. So, like, you're one of the few cats I know that are really interested in freestyling. What is your take on it? Like, does it come easy? Obviously, from what I saw, that was fucking dope.
Yeah and no. Like, there's times where I'll get put on the spot and I can't think of shit. They're like, go ahead, kick something. I'm like, man, you do first. Like, I don't know how to.
Yeah. I gotta get like I just said, I gotta get in that mode.
Yeah. Honestly, to tell you the truth, like if I toked up and had just a couple beers, I could freestyle for like 10 years. As long as I
can freestyle as much until people just lost interest, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. There's times where I've definitely, almost every time, it's just like I freestyled too much. They're like, okay, we got the point.
Yeah.
Like, but I'm like, dude, I want to stop. Even if it's not good or doesn't make sense, I'm like, I can't believe I'm doing this. It's like a painter not, drawing just because it was good at one point. It's like, dude, well, why not just, because what I find is, like, I get better, it's weird. I get better at writing when I freestyle more, and I get better at freestyling when I write more. So I feel like the more I do both, the better I become as a writer and as an artist. Yeah, because freestyling is on the moment, on the spot, but writing gives you constant backhanded ace references in the sleeve to just bring up whenever you happen to fall into that subject or into that rhyme scheme. And one of the things is, like a lot of people just don't. A lot of people don't like to do it, and I understand why. It's super fucking on the spot, and a lot of people, that's not their writing style. That's just not the way that they have their their method.
Yeah.
But for me, freestyling, it was like the only thing that I felt I was good at. And even now, I'm just like, I'm not the best in any way, shape, or form. But I can definitely find a cadence, or I can find a simple rhyme scheme or something. Like I said, the more I write, the better I get at freestyling, and I have been neglecting my writing. But now that this full length is in full effect, it's just been like a daily thing.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, I'm going to write as much as I possibly physically can. And my freestyles are getting better. Like I have way more references in my pocket than I usually do. And it's all just by not just paying attention and observing, but by like actively trying to retain that instead of just zoning in on stuff. I'm just like, boom. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm just like constantly trying to memorize instead of just observe now.
Yeah.
It's a different thing. I'm basically stepping up my level of whatever you would say, my skill level in music and stuff.
Rap Nirvana. I'm not talking about Nirvana, the rock band. Nirvana. Where they got the name from.
What I think it's a documentary or something. The Kurt Cobain thing.
Yeah.
You saw it?
Uh-uh.
I haven't recorded. I definitely still need to see it. Apparently, it's fucked up, man. It's
I bet.
so strange to see such a great artist like gone and see what he left behind and what he could possibly become. But that's super fucking sad. I don't even want to get into that. But
I know I'm all slouched now.
The last thing that we wanted to get into, besides showing you guys the freestyles and stuff, which is what I really want to start pushing towards. If not, I myself will do it. I really don't want to do it unless there's another musician here. But if you guys want it, then subscribe and comment below, or find my Instagram and tell me like, dude, you need to fucking keep doing that. It's dumb, but I love it. I'll keep doing it. But for now, I'm just gonna keep it with the music guests because I feel like that's just it's weird to interrupt like a nerdy conversation to be like, let's rap, but maybe it's not. Maybe you guys fucking like that shit. So we'll see. But we wanted to talk a little bit about a project. We haven't even talked about it much ourselves. We just know that it's going to happen. I just recorded my EP on Sunday. I know I've been saying that every fucking podcast, but I'm so excited because I've never done anything this high quality before, ever in my entire life. So I'm super excited because now that my audio is there, video is almost too easy. You know what I'm saying? Like half the problem is making a good song and then getting it quality. Yeah. Video, you could make a shitty video with a dope song and people will still watch it.
Oh yeah.
Let alone with a fucking, cinegraphic fucking movie. Like, it's movie quality. So I'm super excited. Where can we find your YouTube and stuff so we can, kind of let people know where to go to your videos and shit?
I got 2 channels. I got one, Sam Servideo, and you just go there and type up Sam Servideo, SERVIDIO, and then the Giavano 28. I would go to the Sam Servideo one. I got more content on there.
What's the Giavano 28?
That was the one where I kind of started getting real political. But I also wanted to do like comedy sketches. So I was thinking, well, since this video, because I have a video out that's past 1 million, it's 1,500,000 and some views, and it was climbing so fast that I didn't want to kind of tamper with the channel. Because if somebody wanted to go on there and they're like, oh, this dude also makes comedy, it might I don't know. So I kind of wanted to keep it separate, So I do funny skits and such, you know what I mean? I don't know. I thought it would kind of taint it. So I just made a Sam Video channel. And I got a lot of videos on that. And
so if you were looking for comedy, where would you go?
Sam's Video.
And if you're looking for music?
Sam's Video. Yeah, it's literally just the political side was the Giavano 28. Okay. Just that channel. So I probably shouldn't even
promote it. Well, fuck it, dude. Maybe people are like, I want to hear what this guy has to say about
Well, it has that many views. Let's give it more.
Yeah, exactly.
Hook it up. But actually, no. You know what? It's funny, too, because it wasn't me that got... Well, I mean, the video got the views. But... my channel didn't get them views. Like, if you go and type up anonymous music, that's my video. Somebody else reposted.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. And, well, the thing is it sucks, too, because, I wanted to make, some money off the video. But the thing is because it's political, I have, news clips and, shit that I don't know. So,
exactly.
I couldn't, monetize it, which, that sucks.
Yeah, especially when you have that many views. But that just proves that you can get that much. Yeah. By just touching up on things. So imagine when you start making original content and it starts to actually take off. And we were talking about it a little bit earlier, doing some guest things where we're the Black Umbrellas basically made for this, just to find other artists and other, literally any kind of artist, comedic to musical to theatrical, anything to make other things along the lines with music. So we can have a fucking funny sketch that happens to have a music number that we made ourselves.
Yeah.
Instead of it being a music video, we can do a sketch where they're like, dude, what was that fucking song that we're playing? Like, that was us.
Yeah.
So it's one of those cool things. We have like a double-edged sword right now where we can literally do two things and always have one thing that we know we're somewhat, talented in and things like that. But the music video that we are going to work on, I have not even thought about, a storyboard or anything like that, but there's a new EP coming out. It has 5 songs on it, and the one that I really want to do is for either Stand Up or it's going to be for my song called, it's super strange. I don't even have a name for it yet, but it's basically I was put on this earth. That's what I'm calling it for now, and it's my most club trap song I've ever written, and it's just cool because it's got like a slow beat, but the fucking lyrics are like, oh shit. Like this song, like this beat is whatever, but these lyrics are like, Jesus, what the fuck? So between those two, it's a chant in the hook, which is dope because that means that I can get a crowd going, which means there's either going to be a stage or a house show. Most likely, I really want to do a fucking house show, especially now that there's a pool. Like, do a fucking pool party house show.
Yeah,
and it's cool because now we have not only the Guycast, but there's a bunch of things going on right now. What is fucking happening with my phone? Not only do we have the Guycast, but we also have high quality director, cinematographer that's making comedy content as well as music. So the two are going to clash, and our fan bases hopefully cross pollinate and things like that. What's your next thing that you're working on? Is it like a new song, a new album, a new video?
Everything. Wow. Well, I'm working on a song right now that's it's extremely fast. It's like one of my faster ones. Not like Twister crazy, but it's fast. I'm about to finish the chorus and have that done and get on the video production for that. The next video that I'm going to be doing is going to be for Getting By on Getting High. It's a song about this dad that had a really good family thing going. He was younger. The daughter was very fresh, brand new, and he chose drugs over his family. And he basically gets so deep into drugs and moved away from his family and all that stuff that his daughter ends up growing up without him and resents him for it. What happens is in the chorus, I have this artist. His name's Paul Taylor. He's a really good singer. He's probably in his 40s. He's more of a bluegrass or country but not saying I made a country song. It's just his twang to the beat. I wrote it that way and I heard him and I was like, dude, this dude be perfect on it. And so he's singing on there and it's I'll quit today, but one more night. So the druggy dad, he keeps saying that I'll quit today, but one more night, so it just drags off longer and longer. And then anyways, I don't want to tell you the end. You're going to have to stay tuned. But it's a cool story plot. It's going to be theatrical. It's actually going to be set up I'm not going to actually be rapping in it. It's going to be a silent film. I want people to really get into the characters. Plus, you don't want to do a sad song and then have me come out yo, he's on crack. And,
hey, yo, he be on crack, son. Do it like Jackson. I understand. I get it. Because, that's kind of where I'm at with one of my songs.
Yeah.
I actually thought that I wanted... The reason why I don't want to do it as our first one, because one, it's my first quality video.
Yeah.
And two, I don't want people to believe that that's my mood and that's my style. Yes, I do have a lot of spoken word in my songs, but the song that I was going to record is so fucking deep that it would completely throw people off when they heard my other music.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a song that I release at least third, if I ever even, want to make it that way.
Yeah.
I want to, but it's to the point right now it's where it's I need to release only 2 songs off this EP until I know what's going on with the full length before I release all 5 fucking songs, or maybe it'll be too played out and stuff like that. We'll see what the response is. But hopefully it's a party song. We're basically gonna be drinking, chilling, smoking, pool party. It'll be super dope.
It'll be badass.
As far as shows, do you have anything lined up?
No, not until I get a certain collection of music. I want to finish an album and then go crazy with it.
Do you want to you're trying to make a new set?
Yeah, but I'm almost done, so I'm going to be doing shows soon. I can't wait, actually. I want to get up on the stage as soon as possible, actually. But I probably have enough to actually call it a complete album. I mean, truthfully,
how many songs?
I think, total in my computer, Giavano songs, I could probably pluck a few albums. I got 87 or 88 songs. But also, I mean, I'm not saying they're all all new from next week and shit. I got some old school shit on there too. But I mean, total. I have a lot of music. Like
The songs that you're confident, you're waiting to be like, this is a fucking album.
Yeah.
You have songs, but you're waiting to put a collective album.
Yeah, like a really full fire. I mean, because did you ever make a song like, or did you ever do something like in like a year or even 6 months go by and you're like, oh,
dude, fucking a week, and I'm like, dude, what was I thinking? Holy shit! Like, people love the first song I ever wrote, and I granted it. I mean, I understand that it's a definite crowd winner. Like that's a song that people are like, oh, what the fuck. But I'm so tired of performing it because it's so second nature, and I've done it so many times. I'm just like, I feel like it's cheating. Like, I'm like, I get it. It's like a fucking hacky joke. I'm just like, dude, let me try something new. And if it bombs, fuck it. That means I gotta write more or better. Or maybe if it's good, then that means I gotta do exactly what I'm doing and continue my method and my format. So right now, I'm just trying to prove myself because I've already proved that I can open mic 3 times a week. I've already proved I can do a bi-weekly show. I already proved that I can do ciphers and things along the lines like that, and I can make an EP. So why am I not making collaborations with other artists? Why am I not making videos and finishing my full length as well as trying to tour? So the next step is taking the next step, is trying to actually become an artist instead of just some YouTube cat. Which doesn't mean that I have anything against what you guys are doing if you're at your house doing exactly what I'm doing.
They do good too.
This is way convenient. You're making way more money and you're probably way funnier than I am. But right now, as an artist, musician wise, I'm trying to take it to where I'm getting paid enough money to take a 2-week vacation every other month, or even 6 months out of an entire year, to just travel state to state, traveling, flying, writing, whatever you got to do. And that's the next step. So until then, you're going to just see, videos come out with me and Giavano. You're going to see videos come out that I've hopefully produced myself when I get a new camera. And, I'm working with as many producers and directors and artists and vocalists as possible, so that way not only am I making a full length, but I'm also doing like a showcase of Arizona talent. Because of course I work with California and Texas kids, but my main focus right now is to primarily push other people that are in my position. That are not, the most famous, or the most well-known, or even the most talented or interesting, but the people that are out there actively trying and need a fan base or a platform or some form of communication to get out there other than their own. And I feel like Guycast can be one of those things. And of course, this is, one of the most shabbiest setups ever, and it's nowhere near professional or even out and running. But right now, there's people listening that never would have known that we're fucking artists, or that we make videos, or that we're even interested in other things besides what we're, portraying our personas as we're on stage. So I love to get conversations going with people like you and who are like-minded and have a positive mentality. There's so many artists out there who, and I was one of them for sure, that's why it took me so long to perform, where I was just so focused on my art that it was like shitty. Like, I was just so content with being like upset and sad all the time because it made good content that I wasn't doing anything with it or trying to change it. It's like, dude, cool. Like, if you're an artist that portrays yourself as this, dark, deep, sad being, that's dope if you can, build a fan base off of that. But that's not my mode, and that's not what I want to be my mode, because I'll be stuck.
You want to be versatile. You
exactly. I want every song to sound like it's a different album, which I hope I can do. So, like I said, hopefully this is not the last time that you come on here. I'm definitely looking forward to fucking hearing your full length and to see the song finish that you sampled earlier before we started, that we'll intro with this.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah,
the song that's coming with us soon, super soon. Like I said, as soon as this EP is done, I'll send you the song. We'll start a storyboard. We'll start planning it out, and we'll get it going super soon. Until then, where can we find you, man?
I'm actually also owner of Wraparound Entertainment. As he was saying, like we're a video production company. You can go to wraparoundentertainment.com. Actually, wraparoundent.com.
Is that W-R-A-P or just R-A-P?
Oh, W-R-A-P, and around. But all together with the E-N-T, and you're there. And a .com, not a org. But you go there, you can find out like prices and whatever else, that you want to do. Because we also do like weddings, like music videos, film commercials, graphic design, photography, DJ services. We have like everything. So the prices are on there. Go and check it out. Also, I have music videos that I did as an artist, and I also threw them on there because, hey, Then I got another artist on there by the name of Sir Video. He's my cousin. He's badass. Check him out.
Is he from here?
No, he's from Erie, Pennsylvania. And, and so am I. I'm from Erie, PA.
That's what's up. Okay.
Just so y'all know.
That's amazing. I just found that out. So that's cool. So, I mean, I'm not from Arizona. I'm from California as well. So you have two dudes that were not born here who are just representing the local Arizona hip-hop scene. So that's fucking awesome. I'm excited that you came through, and I'm super pumped to have you on again for sure, even if it's next week. Like, dude, we can freestyle every single week to the point where I'm trying to get this thing set up with these cats across the street. They own a vape shop. It's called Juicy Vapes. Whether or not this works out, you should still check them out if you live anywhere in Arizona. This is in Phoenix, right off 83rd and McDowell, 83rd and Thomas. Basically, I'm trying to find smoke shops, vape shops, comic shops, coffee shops that are gonna let me and like 5 cats come through. 2 dudes are gonna play kendama, this dope ass Japanese cup ball game that a lot of people are into. One of my best friends is amazing at it. Steady 5 co-owner Bobby McComb at Sadboy Shinobi on Instagram. And one of his friends, while they kendama and do fucking dope ass tricks, I want to have just like a wireless Bluetooth speaker and just a mic and a PA and just freestyle cypher for just cool, an hour, every week. Just do it 1 hour. We'll fucking live stream. We'll get it down on 1080p. We'll shoot GoPro footage. We'll get a dope ass video, and you're one of the cats that I definitely want to have come through for sure.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I'll bring more A game, man. I think.
No, for sure. Like this is, like I said, this is the first time we've done this. Yeah. We've talked outside at shows, but I mean, this is the first time we actually got to talk personally. And like I said, we did some stuff before the show, so we're just a little bit under the influence, but it's just enough to where I feel like they're going to respond pretty well to this. It was a great experience for me, and I hope it is for them. You can find me on Th3 Guycast for Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. If you're trying to find my SoundCloud stuff until the EP comes out, it's GUI-VER. I know it sucks that it's completely different than every other handle, but I don't know why, but some fucking asshole took my handle. I don't know who does that, but it will be soon. It will see.
Yeah, who does that?
I don't know, man. I do not know. Obviously, it's not the most original name ever, but still, it's fucking my name.
Yeah.
Until then, I will be starting a SoundCloud with Black Umbrella. That's where you can find Th3 Guycast, this episode, and all the other episodes as well. But until then, find us on YouTube, Th3 Guycast. All the episodes are on there so far, and I will be promoting the channel as much as possible. That's Black Umbrella. We will be supporting all other local podcasts as much as possible, hopefully starting off with you and getting things going along, something like that. Durs will be back over here on Monday. We'll be talking shit about a couple of things. I don't really want to talk about it because they may change because there's bigger news coming out still. The week is not over, and the weekend is usually when we get the most because bloggers have the most time. They're not at work and stuff. So other than that, this has been Guycast Episode 9. This is Giavano. Make sure you check him out on YouTube. Until then, see you fuckers later.
Take care.
I'm stomping the shit out of fuckers tonight. I'm copping the feel when I'm popping the ice. Yeah, gotta do that, gotta move past you when I do that. Like who that hating ass, but you got a making face looking ass, and I'll face it. You're formerly known as I'm better than you, I'm better than he. Fuck it, I'll even be better than me. Mad at myself when I get up and leave. Yelling